McFresh here. How you doing? How you doing? So I wanted to real quick show you one of my patented Matt's Keto hacks. Alright, so what I did was I cooked a meal for the family, and it was the Hello Chef delivery, and it was a shepherd's pie. So the shepherd's pie had ground beef, mashed potatoes, carrots, and as part of a keto diet, I'm trying to avoid mashed potatoes. And I'm trying to avoid root vegetables like carrots, for example. So what I did was I cooked the ground beef by itself, and then I separated some of it so I could use it later, and then cook the rest of the meal for my family according to the directions. So I'm going to show you a little hack for when you find yourself in this situation. Now, one of the things that I used to love eating in my days when I was fat and not doing keto is nachos. I mean, who doesn't like nachos? I mean, seriously, right? Woo! So there's a hack we can do with this. Now, maybe you are not aware, but fried pork rinds, oh my God, they have no carbs, right? They got protein, they got fat, and they're delicious. So I have a pan here, and I have an oven that is preheated to 425 degrees. I've lined the pan with tin foil, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some pork rinds. I got a big jug of it. It's so big I can't even fit it in front of the camera. That's from Sam's Club. I think it was like $6 or $7 for a giant tub of it. You know, when you're munching and watching TV or watching a movie, this should be the go-to, along with air-fried green beans. And if you haven't had that before, then you really need to try that as well. But, all right. So I'm going to lay these out here. I'm basically going to do the same thing with these as I would if I was just going to make regular nachos. So I'm going to put these on here like so, have them nice and spread out so they're covering the majority of the pan. Now I'm going to take some ground beef. So this ground beef is already cooked. It's already made, right? I've already seasoned it. So I'm just going to sprinkle it all along here, right along my pork rinds. As much or as little as you want on here. Woo! I tell you what, God damn. We're really, really doing it here, people. I swear to God. Alright, now we got our beef. Now, as you've seen me do in other videos, our pre-cooked bacon. Find a lot of uses for this. And here's another one. So I'm going to take my bacon. I've got one slice here. We'll see how it looks. And if I want to put more, then by God, I'm going to put more. Right? So we're going to put this on here. We're going to make this happen like a boss up in here. Alright, you know what? I may put a little more on here because I'm loving life. And I hope this is more proof that, you know, this keto diet, I'm not over here eating twigs and slugs. I mean, that ain't working for me. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit is dead on arrival for me. I am eating good. All right. And finally, we're going to take some Mexican cheese that we have here. As with the cheese game, pretty much any cheese you want will work. Some cheeses like matzo do have some hidden carbs in them. And this particular brand does only have 1 gram of carbs, but some have 0. Some cheeses. And I'm sure there's some out there that's super fancy that I'm not aware of that has more carbs in it. And you may want to avoid. I don't know. But, you know, your basic cheeses that normal people like you and me, we're going to use, they generally seem to be okay. And very minimal in the carbs. Alright, so now we have a liberal coating of cheese on here. So now we're going to put this in the oven. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Shouldn't need but about 5 or 10 minutes. And then we'll see what we're dealing with. So check you out in a minute. All right, so check this out. We put our pork rinds with our ground beef, bacon, and cheese into a pan and put that pan into the oven at 425 for about 10 minutes. And here is our end result, people. Look at how good this is looking. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, whoo, yeah, I hope you appreciate this Matt Keto hack, because this is going to hit the spot. I 100% guarantee it. This is going to get the Matty Fresh seal of approval. And I hope you try this for yourself. And I will talk to you in the next video. But for now, bon appetit, bitches.